I think it's time. It's time to duel. Triple T is in the house. Welcome, Triple T, for 99 cents. It's Triple T for $2. Starting out the live stream with 2 beans. Let's go. USR and USR have been going up. I don't care. But both VDR tokens trying to break resistance. I hope you're having a good day, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I do appreciate the super chats. That's awesome. That is awesome, man. Yeah, dude. Let's go. Freaking Triple T. Is he here? Bro, that's like, what? Is he here? How does he know? Yo, it's up literally. We just saw it down here at 202 and 204. We just made a video on this and it's up 161% while everything's going to zero. Yes, sir. I'm deep into VDR. What's up, Mathael? Check out Premise 2. It's going to be big in a couple weeks. This dude donating before the street starts. Dude, that's awesome. Aloe's in the house. I'm here. Literally historic day in crypto. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wow, look at this massive sell-off, man. That's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. We almost at 200-day moving average. Yes, sir. We are almost at the 200-day moving average at 58,000. Probably going to go below like last cycle. Yeah, I think so. What's up, Olet? Bro, crypto is messed up. Yes, it is. Abolisher says, is the market officially over now? I have no idea, man. I hope so. I hope it's over. Triple T in the chat with money bags. Triple T, you were right about VDR. I should have bought yesterday. I would have made a 10x. How would you have made a 10x if it's only up 180% from when we looked at it? Unless you're talking about the other VDR. Which is this one. Yeah, there's no 100x. So I don't know why he said, or sorry, 10x. It's up. Let's go. Are we rich yet, bro? Yeah, right. What's up? What's up, Dogecoin whale? The Dogecoin whale is in the house. Let's go. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing great. Both VDR up. Both of VDR 0.01 and those are the other ones at yeah, 208. Yeah, for this one I really can't make a video on because it's just so bullish. Like there's no retracement or anything like that until we put in a top and we start looking at areas of retracement and support. There's no point in looking at it. I don't know how high it can go. We could just base it off the market cap. A 5x is going to put it at 100 million. So, and then this one we will make a video on. Taking a look at VDR on the live stream, Vodra. So check it out. Our target did get tagged, I believe. It got tagged, which is this. Yeah, so perfect. So as you said before, it needed to break 205. The next area of resistance was the 786 at 2086. So if you've been in the live streams and if you watch the last video, then you would have known that that is the next area of resistance, which was around a 72% pump from the current from the previous level that we were watching it at. Now, keep in mind, right now, once it breaks this area, the next area of resistance is going to be 1 cent 70, which was the previous high, and then all-time highs up to 12 cents. Okay, given that the market cap is so low, I mean, this thing could go parabolic at any point because it's going to need very little volume to do so. It is around a 13 to 1400% from the current price to the next all-time high target at 12 cents. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying it's going to go there. It might have a 76 retracement. It might be it, and we might come down all the way back down. So just, make sure you be careful. We are extremely overbought right now. I mean, you did just have a monster rally too. But as long as we can stay over this critical area of support with any sort of correction, which would be around 2034 to 205 for a correction. Previous all-time high, and then eventually 12 cents 22 is the next target on the upside. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll catch you next time. Good evening. Welcome, Floofin. Got ZBCN? No, I don't. But I can take a look at it if you want me to. Chillin', bro. Let's go. Floofin says, I made money this past cycle, but I'm in the red now. Yeah, you made money in 2024, in November of 2024. And then 2025 basically took it all back. Mateo says, bro, I went all out on LTC at $46. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, it should be putting in a bottom now, unless BTC actually goes back, like keeps dropping back down. But you are putting in a bottom right now, so you have been. Wow, I can't believe LTC actually went down to $46. That's crazy, and it's at $49 right now. Yeah, this is a historical low for Litecoin. Just keep that in mind. This is literally the most oversold it's been since 2023. And 2020, which was the COVID drop. So whatever is happening right now, this is historically a bottom. So the fact that you went all in on it isn't necessarily a bad thing. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. So just FYI. Very Floofin. It's my number one bag right now. Days. Tank Overwatch. Just cute tank in Overwatch. Who do you play? Do you play Reinhardt, or do you play who do you play as tank? Reinhardt. Who's the other tanks? Diva. I don't know if Diva is a tank. No, Diva is a tank. I like Diva and Reinhardt. What's up, bottom feeders? Kevin Lowe says, boss man, can you please look at Goldfinch? Oh my god, rest in peace, man. Oh man, this is brutal. Yeah, I mean, there is no bottom right now for Goldfinch. Unfortunately, we don't know where the low is. So you still have resistance at 29 to 53 cents. And yeah, I mean, I don't know where the bottom is. If you get some sort of massive rally or a recovery rally, just keep in mind you have the option to get out at 157 and 350%. So be careful. Keith says, wife is pissed but grabbed another 25K dogging me at, I mean, does she know that you're doing that so that you can have financial freedom in the future? Shrug will add more if it goes to, I mean, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that. maybe you're like not listening to me on headphones. We'll add more if it goes, if it visits all-time lows. Told my wife, this is where heroes are born. I mean, she should believe in you anyway. Nah, look at me. I'm like instigating. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Hell yeah. I stand by what I said. I don't see her buying crypto. I mean, if somebody wants to just work a 9 to 5 and think that they're gonna become like, you know, millionaires that way, that's not good enough for me, man. That is not good enough. I will find a way. I will find a way, damn it. Let's look at dogging me for you. Yeah, so, I mean, everything's like invalidated right now. So, as far as dogging me goes, there is no more support. Clearly, the last area support was 3. So, yeah, the next time that you should theoretically buy is at this double bottom here. Just keep in mind you are extremely oversold, so we're probably putting in a bottom now. We should be getting some sort of reversal, but yeah, I mean, just keep in mind it does need to break this area of resistance right now, given that we are putting in a bottom right now. So anyway, let's see, what did I miss? I made profit, then I believe, then had equal loss. I think we just had our capitulation wick below 60K. Should be clear sailing for a while. A while meaning a couple of weeks. Some of these memes will never come back. Good luck. Yeah, like I was looking at Shiba Inu, dude. VDR, Solana price prediction, current price 21K. We'll look at that later. Everyone crashing right now. Everything is crashing and VDR is going up. Joe Biden is an example. Abolisher, y'all should have listened to me. I'm the one with I'm the golden child right now for real. Yeah, the Triple T is killing it right now with his coins. I'm down bad. How much, Kevin? Kevin is a troll. Yeah, Kevin, you don't have to say how much you're down. You don't have to like disclose that information online. BTC dominance is going down and altcoins dominance is going up. Is that an indicator that liquidity is soon going into alt? No, it isn't, because Bitcoin's going down and it's taking everything with it. So the only time that that's the case is if Bitcoin dominance goes down while Bitcoin price stays the same, while Ethereum dominance and price both increase. Then we'll know that there is a transition coming into money rotating into smaller caps. But right now, no. Right now, we're just getting wrecked. Right now, we are getting wrecked, and yeah, we're just going down right now. So Triple T says, "Don't buy falling knives. Wait." Triple T, can you explain your next play? Bought it at 20 cents. Keith is a troll. My bad. Triple T for another $1. So that is officially $3, man. Thank you so much for the 3 beans. This year already set me 2 to 3 years back. Crypto might be the next NFT story. Sorry to say, y'all. Damn, you see, that's a bottom signal though. You saying that is just like ultimate bearish. Dude, guys, we're at 5 right now. We're at 5 on the extreme fear. We're about to be at 0. That's insane. We should be putting in a bottom right now, which I should buy Bitcoin right now. At least maybe I'll get into a short trade, but I wanted to buy it on the live stream, but we're already getting a bounce, so I'm not going to buy anymore. My portfolio is down 20%, all-time high. It's okay, BTC going to make it back easy. What's up, L Crypto? How far do you think BTC goes? I mean, we just had a massive sell-off, so I don't know. We'll make another update video on this because 70,000 was my next support, and although we did attempt to hold 70,000, we did break below it. So Abolisher, this ain't buying no more coins. Silver is down almost $50. I'm putting all my money from that into crypto and gold. At least 40K. JR40 thinks that we're going to 40K. Over 64 already. Yeah, we're back. We're back at Extreme Fear 5. This could be the 70K plus in the morning easily. I bought the falling knife Triple T. Let's watch to see if I caught it. You might have. I mean, you very well might have. Oh, wait, never mind. Are we going back down? Here, we'll look at it on the hourly just a minute. Or you know what? We'll look at it on the 5-minute candle. Yeah, we'll look at it on the 5-minute candle. Maybe even by midnight. There was, surprised, not much leverage on this move. Congrats me on becoming a trader again. You're one of us. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I gotta trade my way back up to the top, dude. I gotta trade my way back up to the top. So time to do some live streaming trades with you guys. VDR market cap 21K. It's a Solana gamble coin. Yeah, good luck, Abolisher. Good luck with that, man. Has ever been an Extreme Fear 5? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. I don't think it has. I wish I could see the all, but it actually won't give me the all. Let me see if I could Google this. Historic fear and greed index for crypto. Life. Let's see if I can bring it up. Yo, it's never been a 5. Oh man, look at this. Yo, it's never been a 5. It's at a 9 right now, but it's actually a 5. So once that Yeah, it's been at 20. Oh, I guess the last time that it was the COVID drop. Look at that. The COVID drop was at 8. And even back here when we bottomed, oh, I guess it was at 7 and 8. I mean, are we putting in a bottom right now? Oh my gosh. That's insane. Wow. Let's see. Just got out of Overwatch game. I played Reinhardt and Junker Queen as tanks, and we lost. Oh, it's okay. You win some, you lose some. Are you gonna buy a big amount of BTC or waiting just normal DCA? I mean, right now I should have gotten into the trade now, but I just didn't really execute on it. Um, but I mean, I don't think that we're completely bottomed. I don't think that was it. I think we're gonna go much lower. But I'm gonna probably buy a 0.002 BTC just because it's only like 120 bucks, and I could dollar cost average down. So I can make my third BTC maxi video here. Let me show you. Yeah. So I'm down overall. I'm down $14 on my BTC because my average is 71,000. And you remember everyone, like, the guy was coming in here making fun of me saying, "Oh yeah, like you're never gonna make money buying 0.002 BTC." And what he didn't understand is that I was making content with it, so I'm not obviously not going to be buying a whole bunch of coins. But I'm going to be buying another 0.002 BTC, which is like $130, which Aloe will be like, "Oh my God, you're overpaying," which is true. I am. It sucks, but it's gonna probably actually maybe I should just do that right now. But of course we got a nice amount. We got a $4,000 bounce. So let's just hope it goes back down on the live stream, and then I'll go ahead and do it to make a video, like my third time buying BTC, and then I could explain. Oh yeah, like this is why I'm buying BTC right now, and only 0.002 BTC. Let's see. Vanguard Digital Reserve is pumping. After 4 years, I'm now all in Bitcoin with only 20% loss overall. Not bad if you ask me. That's really good. But yeah, imagine alt season starts now, dude. That would be the ultimate crazy. Wait, what's Dojalon at? Oh my God. Did you hear my voice crack there? What is Dojalon at? What is Dojalon at? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's not good. Time to just take out the money and go to the casino and just put it, like, just have like one really good night at the casino. Like, just, it's either 0 or 100. I feel like, if you relate, then you relate, because yeah, like it's just the way it is. I think that now's the time to do it. Just go straight to the roulette table and just put like $3,500 on black, and there we go. Let's do it. $3,500. No, that's still $3,500. I'm not gonna do that, but I just have a dream. That would be the coolest thing ever. That would be what a crazy story. What a crazy story. Let's see. I have to read up on the chat. Imagine also. Oh, I read that. Weird things have happened. Where did you find that? I just Googled it. Wait, I still have $1,000 cash. Let's go, Floofin. $1,000 cash can go a long way. Go XRP. Yeah, so XRP came all the way down to our box, so be careful. We don't need to redraw anything right now with XRP. Oh my God, you broke the box. Yeah, you broke it. So that's it. I do think that even if you come back and retest it, you're only doing that as resistance, and you're going to be forming a downtrend until we're bullish again. So I don't know how low it can go, but I don't want to make a update video right now on XRP. So we'll just have to do like I'll look at. Yeah, I'm not making a lot of videos today because obviously I'm not going to get any views. So nobody wants to be like, oh my God, XRP. Everyone's like, oh dude, I don't want to look at the coins right now. So stop having hopium aloe. It's all going to zero. Never speak in absolutes. I learned my lesson the hard way. Yeah, absolutely. Never speak in absolutes. And only the Sith speak in absolutes. That's funny. I say that to my friend. Only the Sith, but it's only valid if you believe it, not if you're trying to like make a point. Like, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy one lottery ticket and that's all it takes. I don't need to buy like 100,000 tickets. Now, will I go and buy 10? Sure, I will. But you only really need one to win, right? And after this drop, come on. I mean, should I play the lotto? No, it's all a scam. It's just all a casino, man. Life's just a giant casino, dude. It's like today in other news, in today's news, who can take your money today? It's all sales. It's literally all sales. It's crazy. Including this. Technically me coming over here. For getting views, getting super chats. It's just like, it's all sales. I just wish my Dogelon went up. I just wish Dogelon Mars would have went up. Let's see. It would be crazy if alt season started now. Yeah. I have exposure to the market, but barely anything. Yeah, at this point I have what I showed you on Robinhood, and then I have the Dogelon Mars, but I'm pretty much, I mean, I'm not like, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Gemini and Dogelon Mars. I like how we didn't touch the 200 personally. That means that we're going to go back down there and then touch it and then also break down again. That's what that means. Some people waiting, there might get FOMO. They might get FOMO. What's up, Fernando? Welcome. Vanguard can't get past 20 cents. Yeah, Aloe, I'm okay with leaving the money on the table as we touch $200. That's cooked. VDR 002 trying to break to 90. Oh, we are. Do we have a breakout? Red alert. Do we have a breakout? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, dude. Look at this, man. Triple T with the freaking coins, man. I just made a video on this that I'm posting after this, but let me actually leave this on the chart because it looks like you are about to get a breakout. So I'm going to leave this on the chart so we can kind of monitor it because the next... Here, let's actually mark it on the chart on the live stream. This is the next area of resistance, which is going to be around another 96%. Imagine if we get another 96% pump. So that would be pretty nice. Let's see. I'd rather do Polymarket than go into casino. Do whatever you want, but I would never ever like that. It's just crazy that they have all these apps that like you can sports bet, you can do all this like gambling just on your phone. It's crazy. Like, this is one thing, right? This is one thing, but it's also one thing to like, I don't know. I would never do it. You could do whatever you want, obviously. I would never do Polymarkets. Lots of comps for cruises on roulette. I mean, maybe I should learn it. Actually, that's true. You know what? I'll take that back. I'm going to be open to it because there's a really big market for it. And based off of crypto, and I think you can actually use crypto on certain apps to bet. I could actually make content with that and make money. So I take that back. I'm not doing it right now, but maybe one day if I get like Vegas Matt style, Oh, this guy's crypto, and he's betting 1,000 Bitcoin that tomorrow it's gonna rain in the middle of the ocean. I don't know. Lots of comps for cruises on roulette. Dogelon is trash at this point. Thanks for trashing my coin. I already know that. I don't need you to tell me that, man. I'm just joking. XRP to 50 cents. Yeah, 40 to 50 cents. Only thing in the green is my BFS. What's up, Marketing Tips 101? BFS. Oh no, are we going back down again? This isn't the right one. BFS. This isn't also the right one. VDR. Triple T farming VDR. It's up to 87. Yeah. You need to get this breakout. Triple T, you need to get this breakout. If you don't, it's going to be a 786 retracement. You're probably going to come back down. So you need to get this you need to get this breakout. So just FYI. Leaving money on the table is better than losing the table and the money. Damn, words of wisdom. Let's go. Congrats. Unbelievable. I need this money. I missed that 15K 2 weeks ago. But you're still up overall anyway. But yeah, you're right. You did miss that 15K. Sean says, Elon is closer to adding 8-0 than it is to go to 6-0. Can you believe that? No, I can't. I actually can't believe that. And we're going back down with BTC, so don't even bring this up, because if that happens and if we go back down, then you're just gonna fall off the table. This thing is cooked. Dude, look at what happened to Shiba. How it actually went down. Okay, hey guys, story time, right? Back in 2020, what was it? 21? Yeah, in 2020, man, this is all invalidated. Yeah, so back in 2021, I bought Shiba Inu back here, like at the lows, literally best feeling ever, right? I bought Shiba Inu back where the price is now. So it's just to put things into perspective. I bought Shiba Inu at 55s back here, like on crypto.com, and that it was a price on that point. Like it was the price on that exchange at that point. And this was back in 2021. So it's been 5 years and the coin actually finally came back down to this level. And it's absolutely insane. And I remember, and it's so hard not buying this coin because I actually made, yeah, I got a 5x or 4 to 5x on this coin. I ended up selling here because I thought that was the top. Obviously, you see this, you're like, oh crap, it's about to fall off the table or fall off the cliff. So, I mean, I played it smart, but what sucks is that I missed another, like almost 300% pump from the current price. So like my $4,000 ended up being 20 grand or whatever, and it could have been $60,000, which is fine. But anyway, just food for, just a fun story about Shiba Inu. The price actually came back down, and it is now back at the 2021 lows, which is insane. Triple T, give us the secret sauce. Alt wants you to give him the sauce. Polymarket is rigged to the max. Yeah, but can't you bet like $1? Like, can't I just make shorts and bet $1 on whether it's going to rain in the Atlantic Ocean in a year from now? And I could short clip that, and then I could actually make like a couple dollars on that. So like, I mean, there's definitely a business, and maybe if I become more likable online and I get more viewers, then there's definitely, because I do the same thing, and if I get more viewers, then it just means more money. So there's no effort for me to, there's really no effort. All I have to do is just put a bet, but I'm not even thinking about that right now. Right now, it's mostly just crypto content, Bitcoin, becoming a Bitcoin maxi, and then in the future we can transition into, or we can pivot into expanding. I don't know, maybe whatever helps me get my 100K and 250K play button. Polymarket is not a scam, bro. You'd be good. You'd be good at the crypto predictions. Sean says retire the last play. It's holding up better than anything I own. Oh no. Yeah, this is a gamble. It is holding up. We don't need to redraw anything over here. So you're right. It is holding up pretty well. So hopefully it holds this previous low. And as long as it does... hold on, give me a second. I gotta turn off my notifications. What was I saying? Oh yeah, as long as it holds this previous low, then you should be good once we get some sort of reversal. Then what's the reason altcoin dominance to be going up? Because money's flowing into altcoins from Ethereum. So Ethereum dominance goes up, and then Ethereum dominance goes down, and altcoins go up. So the same thing that happens with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin dominance goes down, Ethereum dominance goes up. Ethereum dominance goes down, altcoins go up. So it's money inflows. It's a rotational cycle. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins. It's like a giant farm, and we're the sheep. Look at White Whale went to trillions market cap. Triple T, we got to break out here, man. You got to call in your reinforcements. You got to break that out. White Whale. We've been making videos on this because it's actually been going up a lot. Yeah, so for the White Whale, it does look like you're also getting stuck with the 786. Yeah, so you did get stuck at the 786, so 13 cents needs to break. And once that breaks, then 20 cents and then up to 72 cents is in play. It's only 123 million market cap, though. I don't think it's a trillion. So, yeah, it didn't go to trillions of market cap. USOR and USCR have been up. Yeah, 22%. That's not bad. And then USCR. Yeah, 23%. That's not bad. But aren't you done with those coins? Didn't you sell and you said you're not going to worry about them anymore? Martin says, I used my Dogelon Mars on Crypto.com app to bet on Philadelphia last Super Bowl. Grabbed a bag of it today, though, because it's dirt cheap. Damn. Hey, at least you sold the last Super Bowl, which means that you definitely would have been a lot down. You would have been down a lot if you had held up until this point. Can you look at Bonk? I mean, do I want to look at Bonk? Yeah, damn. You actually came down and retested and smacked against this downtrend, so that's crazy. Yeah, so this was just a retracement. So traders, congratulations. Whoever used this to get out, congratulations, because you sold that at 84% profit, 84% move. Unfortunately, we didn't hold. So like we always say, you come down, you make a lower low, and you stay in this downtrend, unfortunately. So made the mistake, white Doge, but I don't care. Wait, what? Made same mistake with Doge, but I don't care. Oh, Shiba is back at the lows, never to return. What's up, meow? Free Lightning's in the house. This market is hard, fam. Just got charged my monthly charge from your YouTube channel, and it was assigned to go to your live. Yo, thank you so much for the membership, man. You've been a member for like more than 12 months now, I think. Yeah, the 24 months is the final boss. So the 24 months, I don't know if you can see, but this is my logo. I turn it off because obviously, like, when you turn it on, it reflects on the camera. So you get the crown, you get the Bitcoin logo, you get the chain, you get the cigar, or if you smoke weed, it's a freaking joint, whatever you want it to be, man. It's a cigar though. But anyway, you got the glasses and you got the headphones. So, yeah. Thank you so much for the support, man. I really do appreciate that. Yo, what's your thoughts on the market? Yeah, it's garbage. That's what I think. Sean says, I see a solid BTC bottom between 39 and 41,000. The thing is, will I have the balls to gamble more when it reaches there? You should definitely you should definitely, you might as well. GR40 says, I have a feeling these guys have never seen an altcoin bear market like what I think is coming. Yeah, dude. And that's exactly like why I made it such a strong point where it's like people come in here and they're like, oh, it's never going to go below 80,000. And it's like, and I always say, you guys have no idea what's coming. Like, just when you think it can't go any lower, it will go lower. That's why I'm in Vision's live stream and I'm like, hey, MSTR garbage. First of all, it's going to zero. Bitcoin 20K. Solana $20. Like everything's going back down because it happens every single time. Like I'm sorry, like Dogecoin's going sub 1 penny. Like that's what I actually think and believe. So like I don't know what else to say. Your altcoin's going to hell? Yep. So like this time, knowing that BTC is the only thing that goes up and actually we have the opportunity to get our money back, I'm just going to be buying BTC because if I just did that the entire time instead of dollar cost averaging down altcoins, I would have been fine. But unfortunately, I got greedy and I started to, gamble. I guess you could even call it gambling with altcoins, and I'm never going to do that again. So I think my lowest buy was 64K. You see I'm looking at the charts. Chart is good and strong. How low can Zebit go? Zebit can hit our purple box. So this is, we've been talking about this for a while, and it did hit the purple box. So if you watch the videos, you would know that we had resistance. This was our last opportunity to break out. We said that as long as it's under this area, this purple box we've had drawn for the longest time. So if you want, I can go back and try to find a video, which is why it's so important to keep up with the weekly update videos, just so you know how low coin can actually go, in my opinion, and it did. And that way, if you want, you won't buy like going up. You'll buy when it's like really scary, which is so psychological, but it makes sense. Like if you were gonna buy this up here anyway, why wouldn't you buy it now? Oh, because you really think this thing's gonna go to zero and die? No, there's a reason why you're feeling that, and the reason is because we are in extreme fear 5. That's why. I hope that made sense. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of chat. Bring back some memories from 2022. Whole team's dead. Trolls here. I wish you all 3 zeros after the dot. Where do you think Doge will bottom? Probably sub 1 penny. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it goes back down to 5 cents. I know that's what Vision says. He says 5 cents, but I just think it's going to go even lower. Why would it go down and bottom at 5 cents again? When we saw that every single coin just broke down and made lower lows. And if we're actually in the bear market, then I think it will go down even more than 5 cents. Greed is a sneaky sucker. I may still be poorer until 2027, but I sure know Crypto Meow is hitting 75,000 subscribers by then. I hope so. I just started uploading or scheduling uploads through my AI software that I paid for, and I've been like uploading shorts. So basically, I take my live stream now, and I did it once, and I like saying that. Oh, I do it all the time. So like last night, I took my the night before's live stream, because the live streams are like 2 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, and I put it in my software, or like this program that I use for video editing. And what it does is it spits out like 50 shorts from that. So AI uses viral moments. So it analyzes the video and it gives me viral moments. and then it basically I can upload it to YouTube and schedule it out. So I can just click a button and then it schedules out, and I have like video shorts scheduled out all the way out until Sunday. Like every 2 hours there's a short posting. Isn't that cool? That's pretty freaking neat, man. And I don't know how much money I'm gonna make on that, but it's still money, like, and it gets me views and it gets me subscribers. So, meow, no way, buddy. Your numbers are crazy. Yeah, I'm sure that's the guy who came in here and said that Bitcoin can't go below $80,000. There's someone in here. There's someone that came to a live stream was like, I don't know, like what I'm talking about. Bitcoin's never gonna break below 80,000. I don't understand the market. And I told him, I said, when it happens, you will never come back in here. You will never come back in here. So, and here we have another one that says, no way, buddy, your numbers are crazy. So what? You can have your numbers. Dude, go make a YouTube channel and say Bitcoin's never going up to $20,000, you know? Why are you trying to sell me on it? I'm telling you, I don't know. That's my opinion. I think we're going to bottom out between $40,000, somewhere around there. And I gave you guys my reasoning behind it, but you're just going to have to watch the Bitcoin videos to know that. Are we getting subscribers? I unfortunately went below 3,900, which sucks because we got people unsubscribing because we're so bearish. Yeah, we got people unsubbing because it's so bearish. We're back. We just hit 8,900 again, but we were down to 88, 89. So it's crazy to think BTC was below 75,000. At least BTC hits 50K. Been doing this for 20. It doesn't matter if you've been doing it for 12 years or 1 year. If you know, you know. You could be doing a job for 12 years and someone could come by and do it for a month and do it better than you. That's not really a gauge of measurement for me, which is like, oh, I've been doing it for 12 years, so I know. Yeah, I've been in crypto since 2018, and I'm telling you, I still don't know. So what is that telling you about me, right? It broke through 84K to 74K, 6K, whatever, and so on. Yeah, the numbers aren't crazy once you have lived through a crypto winter. Yeah, I've lived through 2 crypto winters, man. Just when you think it can't go any lower, it goes lower. Exactly. The numbers aren't crazy once you have exactly hidden. Like once you know, you know, man. BTC 38K, yeah. We're 15K, yeah, that's crazy. But you know what? That's fine. That's valid. Good for you. If you get it at 15K, that's fine. We all have our numbers, so we can buy whenever we want. Like my number was 70,000, and it broke down to It broke down to 60,000. So I was off by a whole $10,000. You know what I mean? There's bigger bulls than we know selling the market down. Nope, it's not even possible. Anything is possible. All exchanges will go bankrupt. Okay, then they will. And it'll be a black swan event. Your name can't be I love men and then not a bear market. Oh, I didn't even read his name. His name is oh, it's a troll. It is the same guy that came in here probably. Yeah, I told you where the bottom is. I'm right every cycle. If you know, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally a troll. I love men says. That's funny. Hidden Bull, what happens when the price is so low that people can't turn their miners or they'll lose money? That happens every single time. I guess, is there a chart for that? Bitcoin miners versus electricity. Charts. Let's see. Oh, why is this chart so ugly? Hold on, let me try to find something better. Oh my gosh. I have to be subscribed? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so it's already down, right? So the market price right now, it's been unprofitable since October of 2025. So you can see that it's cost more. So we've been in this point. So you're saying, I guess the last time this happened, I wish that it goes further back. Like I wish this would go further back, but unfortunately it's not. But there's such a big difference right now. Gonna say poor, ban him. Well, he's not really saying anything anymore, but I'm not gonna ban him just because he says that he doesn't agree with me. I will ban him if he starts being toxic and stuff. But I know a couple of you are telling me not to ban people because it's still good for the channel and it gets views and stuff. But I'm just gonna ban him because I don't care. But he's not. He's not like doing anything wrong. He just said like he thinks I'm wrong with my numbers. He thinks that I'm basically I haven't been in the market for 12 years like he has, so I'm a noob. That's what he's saying, which is fine. Like that's not a bannable offense. He can be in here. 20k Bitcoin is 500 billion market cap. Yeah. He believes it just as much as I believe it. So we both think we're right. So it's totally fine. We can agree to disagree. It doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be like, oh, well, hey, crap, you were right. Good for you. Or, oh, I was right, but it doesn't matter. Or, you were right, but it doesn't matter. As long as we can both make money, I'm pretty sure we'll both be happy. And especially if I'm like dollar cost averaging down only BTC, I think I'll be fine. like I think he can also agree with that. Like whether I buy BTC, if you think that I'm waiting for 30K to buy BTC, then you don't watch the Bitcoin videos because I've already dollar cost averaged down into BTC. The majority portions, obviously, it's going to be higher and higher as we go low and lower, but I'm not waiting for like 20,000 to start. So I think if he thinks that, then we can clarify that right now. Where are your cats? So one of them is over there sleeping, and I think the other one is in the room right now. I think they're all sleeping right now. Any relief rally or dead cat bounce for BTC? Looks like we might be getting one right now. I guess technically this would be considered as one, right? Damn, I got something stuck in my tooth. Ban the guy for sharing experience? Seriously? Yeah. I will be happy if Trump coin goes to 0. Please let that happen. Yo, hey, where's Triple T? Yo, Triple T, you better get ready. Don't miss your opportunity to make 15K, man. Don't miss your opportunity. This thing is breaking out. This thing's breaking out. You are officially, from when we just looked at it, you are up another 25%. People wait years to get these kind of gains, Triple T. 25%. You're going to have an opportunity to sell. So just make sure you sell and take profits. Oh yeah, we were going to look at, what were we going to look at? Trump coin? Yeah, official Trump. Oh my gosh. Dude, this thing is, yeah, they just released coins too. Remember we said that the tokenomics are really bad on this coin. Just keep in mind they just released coins over here. You see how there was a big surge in market cap here in January of 2026. So they just released a bunch of coins, and then obviously the selling happened, and you're making a lower low. So just be careful with Trump coin. That was the first unlock schedule. Obviously, this thing extends out all the way to 2028. So be careful with the coin, obviously. 15K is my absolute worst case scenario. Dude, that's crazy. But if you can get it, like if it goes to 15K, I'm sure a lot of people will buy it. But it's a little hopium 2 would be, yeah, it would be an insane dollar cost average down at 15K. Trader's going to stay poor too. Is the Gaussian channel printing red yet? I don't think so. We have to wait until Sunday. I think we have to wait until Sunday. Sunday fun day. Yeah, we have to wait until Sunday. Wow. I mean, that's just insane, man. I'm just speaking the truth. We got a truth speaker in here. Let's go. I was gonna read your name again. That's funny. I'm jumping us into gold. It's a hustle play for real. Get in now before it's too late. Sorry I'm late to the live chat. My butt's been bleeding all day. Yeah. No one is hated more than he who speaks the truth. I mean, it just depends. Because it just depends on what kind of truth we're talking about. Because there's your truth, and then that's subjective, and then there's the absolute truth. Where we can all look at this, you know, we can all look at this phone and say it's a phone. Right? What do you call it? Empirical data. Empirical data. Let's see. BTC is what I consider the safest bet to survive crypto market. That is true. Come on, let's get subs in this bear market. We got 40 people in here. Is everybody subscribed? Please hit the subscribe button and help me get to 10K tonight during the crypto bear market. I had 90K, now have 5. Oh, man. I'm buying more. Bro. I'm going to buy us gold. Triple T is buying gold. Yeah, what's gold doing right now? Oh, okay. It's not bad. You had a small, I mean, not a small correction, but yeah, 20% correction, and you already got a nice little bounce. Back up 8%. How's silver doing? Yeah, silver's just, silver's using this area as support, so technically you have the opportunity for another breakout. Please go to 0. The crypto president needs a reality check, for God's sake. This is too much winning. 15K, no one will have money left. That's true. Everyone's going to be so broke. Congrats, 3 trillion. Where's the 200-day week moving average at? 58,000. It's at 58,000, Michael Burr. The Gaussian channel. The Gaussian channel. I like saying that word. Charmander says, #truth. Welcome. I hope Charmeleon and Charizard can join us in this fine evening. Aloe right, no left. Never stop buying. No, it's a coin. It's high risk coin. $65K. This is bouncing hard. Yeah, are we back? Chat, are we back? Let me do that and this. Yeah, let's do like the 1 minute candle. Yeah, let's look at BTC on the 1 minute time frame. Got a nice little bounce. So we got 40 viewers in here. Let's go. Is everybody subscribed? Is everybody subscribed? Let's go. Let's go. We have 99 left for 99 left to 9,000. 99 left to, is that right? 99? Yeah, 99 left to 9,000. Come on, the more Bitcoin goes up, the more subscribers we get. 100K by March. My hopium is taking over, bro. That's crazy. If you think that we're gonna go, we just had an 8% bounce. Do you really think it's gonna go past this? Okay, hey, so I got some stuck in my tooth, so give me a second. Yes, I carry floss on my desk, so don't judge me. But I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna go over here. All right. I got it. Let's see. Did I lose anybody for that? Oh, wow. I should floss more on the live stream. Thank you so much for subscribing. Bitcoin's going to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in because we are going to $1 million. We're going to $1 million. Subscribe. If you subscribe, we will go to $1 million. Yeah, we're back. Sucks to round trip $15,000 and watch it evaporate. Oh man, dude, that's a lot of money. I understand. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say to that, but I hope you make it, man. I hope you make it out. I hope you get your money back. That's one heck of a dead cat bounce. I mean, yeah, but we're about to start printing red again, right? I mean, how high is this gonna actually go before we like start coming back down? $9K tonight, baby. So 69,000. Brother, we had like 10 fourth candles. Do you realize how brain damaging that is? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Oh no, it's over. Oh man, we've been overbought on the 1 minute chart. We've been overbought on the 1 minute candles since, yeah, for the last like 1 hour. So we might just get an hour of selling right now. As bearish as I am, I think 2026 will be a great year for institutional blockchain adoption. I genuinely believe they'll eventually move all of finance on chain. I don't think so. I think if anything, they're going to create their own sort of online payment system or their own blockchain. Not why would they use Bitcoin when they could just do it on their own? Bajorna Beck, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the bloodbath. V-shaped recovery, good games, crypto winter. Bounce probably took out lots of shorts. Yeah, and then now we're going back, or now we're going to go back down, right? By the way, implied move for MSTR was minus 11%, and it's up to 2% after hours. Bro, MSTR is going to 0. Like, that thing's going all the way back down. We have until October to hit the bottom. I'm sure we'll see some good rallies eventually. Yeah, can you please say that for my... Wait, let's check Triple T's coin. Triple T. Is Triple T... Is it updating? No, it's not. It's still at 1 cent, though. You're still up 25% since the beginning of the live stream, man. 30% since the beginning of the live stream. Oh, I was looking at Dogelon. Am I rich yet? Oh, man. Oh, it's good. It's going back up. Yeah, it's going back up. 27 to 30. That's like $300. Let's go. You know, it's only down like 500, but giving back $300, that's not bad. We hit 10 cents. We hit 10 cents. What do you mean we hit 10 cents? Any more subs? Any more subs? Going once? Going twice? No. Triple T for another $1. So you have super chatted $3.96. So you have super chatted $4, Triple T. Thank you so much for the super chats, man. Keeping the lights on. Keeping the Crypto Me Analysis logo on, man. They'll use their own blockchains for sure. I'm $4,000 in profit now. Well, 4,200. Let's go, Triple T. Almost 11 cents VDR. Not. I'm assuming not this one, right? I think you're talking about the other one, right? Yeah, because this one's not on CoinMarketCap, so. Yeah, this one's not on there, so. Anyway, let's, yeah, we got 40 viewers in here, so what are we going to talk about? I mean, there's really nothing I could take a look at. Everything's basically down like 15 to 20%. I guess there's some coins moving, like Decred DCR for whatever reason is having a nice, really big bounce. Yeah, this thing's having a really big bounce, so I guess I can capitalize on, you know what? Yeah, I'll make it on here. How's Litecoin doing? Is Litecoin having a nice bounce? Yeah. $45 to $50. What an insane bounce. You just went up 10%. Yes, that one, the purple one, it's at 10.95. Oh, I thought, yeah, but that's not 10 cents. That's 1 cent. You said 10 cents. Technically, our next target on the upside is 12 cents. So imagine if it goes to 12 cents on the live stream, man. I hope it does for you. All right. Close out of that. Let's read the chat, or let's read the YouTube comments. See if anybody wants any videos. I could just tell them to come to the live stream. Nope. No comments, just bots. Bots non-stop messaging. Hidden Bull says, Crypto Me Analysis, look at BTC on the one-day chart. This recovery looks like a dead cat bounce. Yeah. We're probably going to get something like this. And then back down to 58,000. I mean, maybe we get alt season right now. Who said that? Aloe, did you say that? Yeah, everyone's probably like FOMOing back in. They're like, oh my god, we sold the bottom. Everybody, quick, get back in. What is this candle? This candle's at 9% right now. Aloe says, I'm telling you, this bounce might mess up some bears. El Crypto says, Ondo, the FOMO is going to start to hit around 68K. That's if it goes up that high. The foam. Oh, I read that. Let's go. 1 minute candles. Yeah. Yeah, we're back on the 1 minute chart. I mean, look at this. 9%. That's not bad. Everybody quick, get back in. Oh no, it's red. We're going back down. Quick, sell. Oh wait, no, we're in an uptrend. Quick, buy. Emotions is a hell of a drug. Threw some money at the bottom of Doge, Ship, Bonk, Pepe, and Fartcoin bundle. Gotta take my chances. Yeah, I mean technically you bought when everything was extremely oversold, and you're buying when we are at extreme fear. So you're not buying at a bad time. So you're buying at a pretty good time right now. So come on, Vodra. Yeah, what a scam. Another Coinbase coin came out and is down minus 10%, minus 10x. KTA is up 9.3%. Yeah, a lot of coins are getting bounces right now. Aloe says, you know, people are going to ape into shorts on the way up. Probably. People are going to be like, oh man, it's going up, so let's short it again. And then maybe it does go to 68K and again, people get liquidated. Reverse, reverse. Oh no, stop, stop. XCN. Oh, do I want to look at XCN for you? Yeah, so for XCN, I mean, the good thing is that you didn't make a lower low yet. You did come up and you did unfortunately tag resistance here, and you got rejected. So obviously you're coming back down and retesting this low. You could still argue that there's an uptrend forming. You're making a higher low here. Next macro area of support, if this bottom does break out, is going to be 25 to 36. Once we turn bullish again, then you should get a breakout from 70. Then you're going to have another attempt to break out at 74 and 1 cent. What you don't want to see happening for XN is you coming up, making a lower high, and validating this downtrend. We people have short-term memory. Are we pumping? Yeah, we're going to the moon right now. To the moon, everybody. Pack your, quick, grab your bags. Oh, that might be it though. Really? Only 65,000? Man. Oh no. It's printing red. Quick, everybody. Get out while you can. Get out before this bloodbath starts again. Oh, wait, never mind. It's green. We're back. Yeah, I've been live for about an hour and 8 minutes. It's not bad. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Let's see. Oh, wow. We are really breaking out right now. That's good. Yeah, look at this. You guys, look at this. Look at my Robinhood. Let's go. My portfolio is back officially. Look at this. Let's go. 154 to 131, and I already made 131 to 143. $12. Let's go. I made 12 bucks, ladies and gentlemen. I am rich. Yeah, that's crazy. I guess I should have put $100 down here, or $1,000, and I would have made $100, and I would have just sold. Use your floss. Keep up the bearishness. I'm loving it, meow. You've been through a couple bear markets. How have you not seen these rallies before? Aloe to the moon. Hey, man, we're going Aloe. We're going to like $1 million, man. South Korea buying. Let's go. Rich guy. Can you look at XRP and Banker? So we already looked at XRP. We could take a look at Banker coin for you. Triple T. We're still in the waiting room for Triple T. Banker coin. Yeah, that's not looking too good right now. So for Banker Coin, yeah, I think you had a retracement. Yeah, so you had a, well, this is not on. Yeah, so you unfortunately got stuck at the 786 for Banker Coin. And that is still the next area of resistance. So in case we come back up, that's resistance. Next target on the upside would be double top, and then a breakout should send you to 204. Now on the downside, just keep in mind that, I guess I'll just use this. Whoa. Yeah, so yeah, so for Banker Coin, anything under 3 zeros 42, and you are probably going to get a bigger capitulation. Move back down to 3 zeros 18 to 26. And then obviously if that breaks, then you're in some sort of big downtrend. So that's what I think about Banker Coin. I'm at 609 PNL, feeling greed sneaking in. I kind of want to hold it longer to see if it keeps pumping. I mean, you made $600 on a trade today. That's a lot of money. But then again, I understand the greed, so you got to do what's best for you. Not again. Ondo, please. Elon fighting to be in the top 500 cryptos at least. The problem with Elon is that they just released 50% of they've just released the rest of their supply. So that market cap is actually inflated. So it should actually be a lot lower on the market cap. It should be like 700 or 800 right now. Gotta run. Have a great evening. Yo, see you later, Floofin. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope we get through this. Floofin, I hope we get through this, man. Hold it at least until early tomorrow. And you know what's going to be early tomorrow? It's going to be all the way right here. And then I'm just joking, Aloe. Oh, man. We'll see. Ondo, please. Yeah, we could take a look at Ondo. I mean, is there anything to look at? Yeah, so you actually came down and retested our macro area support for Ondo. We said the next major area of support is 16 to 27 cents. If this area does break, we're going to come back down and make a lower low probably. So 7 cents would be the next area of support. Gaiman says, what do you mean Elon added to the supply? So look. So if you go here and on the last month, if you click market cap, you see that the price was around 705 and you know, the market cap was 28 million, but then they released the rest of their supply. So for, you know, for the longest time, this was 500 and whatever 42 trillion, and they just released it here in January of 2026. So 1 month ago. And you can see that the price is nonstop going down, but the market cap hasn't actually double bottomed here yet. So maybe there's a little bit more selling, or maybe the market cap does come back to 27, which will probably be like around a 50% correction on the price on the last month, which actually makes perfect sense because we're at 43.98. And we were a lot lower, but we're obviously bouncing right now, so. Nabnik says, balance, sir. Thank you, Meow. You're welcome. Oh. Oh, yeah, I gotta take out the trash.
Sorry, babies.
Are they, like, running away? Okay, balancer, USD. Yeah, my wife has to move her car. Oh my gosh, man. Yo, this is dead. This coin is gone. Like, it's actually just gone. Yeah, there's really, Aloe, did you see this? Yeah, I have to take out the trash for Friday trash day pickup, so Hold on. Go on. Oh, okay. You're good. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, balancer. Hey, Aloe, did you see this? That's insane. I mean, how can this thing go from like a 500 million market cap to 11 million? Hey. Well, all the cats are up now. Wow. I don't know what you want me to look at, Navnix. Obviously, this is completely gamble. So that's what I have to say about it. There's really no looking at it, obviously. I don't know how high it can go. I don't know why it's going to 0. So, good luck, man. VDR is up 1,000% on the 7 days. What do you mean you don't see it? I literally told you about it the other day. Did you? Because this just happened, right? Yeah, this just happened. Oh, I guess you did. Well, yesterday it was still at 20 cents and now it's at 16. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I think we did actually look at this. Dude, I look at so many different coins. Wow, look at this. Look at Vara. Hey, do you guys want to see what happened to OXT? Imagine if I had held this. Dude, if I had held this, my $6,000 that I sold would have been $1,600. Like, there is no dollar cost averaging. Like, it just goes to 0. There is no dollar cost averaging, unfortunately. And it looks like it's getting delisted from Upbit. So, is OXT being delisted? Oh my gosh, is it? Oh yeah. Binance US removed OXT in December of 2025. Platforms like Bitmark and BeanCX also announced delistings in 2025. Wow, December. Dude, I'm so happy I sold this. Yeah, they're not doing anything. Dang, today might actually go down in history as to how far bad the dumps were. Yeah, we're going back down too. That's not good. Yeah, we're going back down. At least, are we getting subscribers? Are we getting closer to 9,000? 9,000 anyone? Nope, we're not. We are not. Yeah, I need to find a way to actually show my sub count on my live streams. That would be nice. Jeffrey says, "Hey, can you look at Jasmine? Oh my God, rest in peace to the Jasmine whale." But he's holding long term anyway, so it doesn't really matter. James, welcome to the live stream. You said you think we're going to 40K. Oh wait, you think we going to 40K like you said yesterday? Yeah, I think we're going down. I mean, not right now. It doesn't have to be right now, but I think eventually in the macro time frame, yes. Also, I want to hear your option on Aerodrome Finance. You think it comes near to all-time high 233? Ooh, super bearish candle or undecisive candle forming here. What was it? Jasmine. Let's take a look at Jasmine for this guy. Yeah, so you broke support. We're using it as resistance right now. You already came up, so if you had it, then this would have been your opportunity, like we said, to make 70 to 144. It didn't go up that high. You just got stuck at 86% pump. You got rejected. You came down, made a lower low. You also broke support. So as of right now for Jasmine on the macro time frame, you need to get over 52 and not come back and retest it as resistance. If you don't, then there's nowhere else but going back down to the low. You might get bounces along the way, which we'll take a look at. But other than that, you just have to absolutely get over this area first. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. KeyCat. And then Arrow. So yeah, we gotta look at Aerodrome Finance. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Yep. You came up, retested resistance, made a lower low. Same story, right? For Aerodrome Finance, the next area of support, which you actually came down and double bottomed here, is around 27 cents. If that area breaks, then 15 cents is the next area of resistance. Support. And then right now, given that you hopefully you've bottomed, 41 to 53 cents is that bouncing point for Aerodrome. Which, keep in mind, that's a pretty big move. I mean, that's around a 30 to 60% move from the current price. You said, do I think that it'll go back to $2.33? I really don't know. I actually really have no idea if it ever will. As far as the tokenomics go, I am automatically not a fan of the tokenomics because they have an infinite max supply. So if it's super inflationary and if there is no burning mechanism, which I'm not familiar with Aerodrome, so you're going to have to do that research on your own, then I'm not a big fan of that because that is inflationary, that devalues coins that are currently out in circulation, and it does increase selling pressure. Yeah, we got 50 people in here. Man. An hour and 22 minutes in. Fuck. Hold on. At least am I getting subs? Let's see. Let's see if I'm getting subscribers. Yeah, got another one. Yeah, 50 people in here because misery loves company and we're all basically going to zero. We can all hold each other's hands and basically, you know, pray for alt season finally, as Aloe said. KeyCat. KeyCat. Yeah, I like how sometimes I check because I'm like Triple T. I got to make sure I look at Triple T's coin for super chatting 4 times. So Triple T, you don't have to super chat anymore. But thank you so much for the super chats. But I have your coin up, so every once in a while I'm going to peek at it. It's not doing anything right now. Yeah, KeyCat is, wow, dude, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. I should buy this because I have cats. And my name is Cryptomeanalysis. I'd rather buy Mog, though. Yeah, so KeyCat, you actually could not break this area of resistance, and then you broke down and you capitulated. So for KeyCat, I don't think there's any more support. Yeah, so you broke support, and I guess you could use this wick. I don't even know that's crazy, but whatever. I guess we don't really have much to work with. Yeah, you're sitting at support here at 3047. Next major area of support for KeyCat is going to be 3015. So 3049, 3015. You are extremely oversold on the daily, so I think you are putting... I think that you are putting in a bottom, or we should get some sort of bounce. Last time that was the case was here. And so you chopped around a little bit, and then you had a relief rally. So you actually went up around 69%, okay? So as long as it's, you know, as long as you're not breaking through resistance and you're making lower highs, it's bound to get stuck and capitulate and make a lower low. So once we look at it, and once the RSI is extremely overbought and we have some sort of big retracement, then at that point, I'm going to be like, hey, it's completely up to you. Like, are you going to sell it now because you think we're in a bear market and you think it's going to go lower and make a lower low? Or are you going to hold it and risk it doing that, or actually it turning bullish and start breaking out of this downtrend and it's going to the moon? So anyway, that's what I think about KeyCat. All right, let's see. Hyperliquid is leading the alt season. How is OXC any different than Elon, you think, Meow? They both suck. I mean, as far as price action, they both suck. But I think OXC was great. It was a decentralized VPN. They're doing StoreKit. They're doing decentralized storage. So they're actually like use case. And Elon, I don't know how Elon's so down. I mean, I don't know how that coin is all the way where it is. Like, but whatever. Like both died slowly and got delisted in many places. Yeah, it's always just the new coins, and just I think that's why I'm only gonna hold Bitcoin next cycle. El Crypto says 50 people. Yeah, we got like 54 people in here right now. I'm seeing it might be a little bit less. Obviously, people are rotating in and out. So more viewers. All right, we're getting subs. That's good. That's motivation to stay live. Let's see. How many subs? You check how many subs you have more than I check what time it is at work. Yeah, I'm trying to grind to get to 10K, man. Because once I get to 10K, then I could get to 20K. And then once I get to 20K, then I could get to 40. And then a double on 40 is 80. And then I'm only 20K away from a 100K plaque. And then from there, I think that I can pivot and start working on other stuff, which will then put me closer to my gold play button. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know if you guys know about the gold play button, but I need a silver and a gold play button for Cryptomia analysis. Can you look at Dash? Dash is dead. I'm just joking. Let me see. Yeah, Dash, unfortunately, so unfortunately you had a 618 retracement, and you actually almost hit $30. We have $30 as support. So you're getting a nice bounce right now. You hit $31. So yeah, we don't need to change anything with the chart. So that's pretty interesting. Our chart ended up playing out. So I hope that it didn't. I hope that we just went to the moon. And because if I'm wrong and we keep going to the moon, then I get money on ad revenue. But if I'm right and it is bearish, then I could say, hey, look, we were right. But it is what it is. It's a battle of the views right now. It's the battle of the views. I'm looking at gold, but have the right one. It's many. This coin is 75K market cap and 26K liquidity. I'm looking at US gold, but have the right one. 75K market cap. I'll try to quickly find it, but if I can't, then we'll just won't look at it. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna find that. Euro, US gold. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh no, are we going back down? Ladies and gentlemen, please buckle your... Oh, wow. Please buckle your seats. We are about to experience some turbulence. Turbulence. Get her done. Would you consider your subscriber level to be currently in a bear cycle? Absolutely. It's been bearish since January of 2025. So if I show you my stats on this, like, yeah, this is very bearish. So in the last year, we've almost doubled up, but in 6 months, I got to like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers or whatever it ended up being, but very bearish. So basically, for example, so when we're bullish, and this is like when I was a smaller YouTuber, obviously smaller YouTuber, it's all like relevant, but just to give you guys like examples on stats, it tells you your last 28 days. in the bull market, and when we were super bullish, and when Dogelon was going to the moon, and even OXC was going to the moon, my last 28-day views was around 100 to 150,000 per month. It is now at 37, and it bottomed out at 20,000. So that's really bad. My subscribers, my last 28 was between 500 and 1,000. So it was like around 500 to 1,000 subscribers per last 28 days. It bottomed out at 90, and I'm currently at 239. So it's not bad. It's slowly going back up. 239 in the last 28 days isn't bad. And obviously the revenue was nonstop going down, but last month was the first month that it actually ended up going a little bit higher than it ended up being a little bit higher than what it bottomed out at. So yeah. Oh no, chat, we are cooked again. You will hit 10K. Your channel is fun to watch. The interaction is top notch. Yeah, I try to read really fast just to make sure, because I go into other YouTubers and stuff, you know, like live stream, and I like when I get engaged with. So I feel like I kind of know what people want, and I like to talk to everyone. So it's kind of hard when you got like 1 million people in here, but I can at least do it right now for the time being. Some news about Iran just came out. Iran, I like saying Iran. It's Iran. Iran news. Let's see. 2 hours ago, U.S. and Iran talks to begin as fear of direct conflict continue. What do you mean? It just 28 days. Iran seizes oil tankers, threatens massacre in Strait of Hormuz. 28 minutes ago. Oh wow. We're okay. Yep. We're going back down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Wait.
One in 4 taxpayers was a victim of identity theft.
But I don't know if I can show the screen, but we'll see.
That's 1 in 4 hardworking, honest Americans who lost billions in refunds. During tax season, everyone is vulnerable.
We're not just tax-paying Americans.
We're fraud-paying Americans.
And we're not paying anymore.
With up to $3 million in coverage, LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back.
Like, hello.
All right, let's bring in co-host of the Big Money.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is
They show Taylor Riggs. Taylor, good morning to you.
Good morning.
If Iran does
28
close
minutes
the strait,
ago.
how does it impact Americans here at home at the pump?
You know, I'm not sure it does immediately because we are much more independent from Iran and all of the global oil supply than we were. Let's talk about back in the 1990s, which we could go into when Iraq invaded Kuwait, and then we had to get involved, and then that was a whole other issue with oil. So the good news is we've totally diversified since then. The other good news is Trump went to Saudi Arabia in the Middle East just last month, right? And shored up all of our support there. So to follow up on what Cheryl said, Saudi Arabia, if they close the strait, so let's quickly
a penny amount, a cent amount.
Say in the 1990s.
Oh man, that's like super boring, dude. I'm not gonna do that. You know, it's funny because I was actually watching this YouTuber. He had like 1.4 million viewers, and all he did was he was just a news. Like it was just news. He was just reading the news, and there were people in there just nonstop. There was like 5,000 people, like 10,000 people in there, and every like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, people were just sending super chats. And part of his channel is like he'll read your super chat and like engage with you that way. Like in 5 minutes, he made like $600. I'm not even joking. Like, bro, I'm in the wrong field. I need to be like a journalist or something. My own journalist. Like, oh, okay. Like, in today's news, the ocean, it's really cold. Yeah, here, I want to put my feet in it. Oh my God, it's so cold. I don't know. I love every time you play video on stream, it's loud. Yeah, my bad. No, you're in consolidation. Yeah, dude, my channel took a big hit, but it's slowly going back. Because the thing is that that the bottom ends up being a little bit higher each time, because as I grow, then it's like exponential, because I'm doing the same amount of work, but I'm just getting more and more eyes on me, and I'm getting more and more views. So eventually it's going to be the same amount of work, but it's just the views are going to be like a lot more. So good night, El Crypto. My real question was, if Elon and OXC are saying, what made you sell OXC but hold Elon? Well, I sold some of my Elon too, so I downsized basically everything. So back in October, when I thought we topped out after we broke 103,000. I don't know how long you've been here, but I sold. So I sold in June my OXC, and then in October, November, I ended up selling like half of my Elon, or half of the, like around 140 billion or whatever, which was more than half. Yeah, more than half. But I guess it's a lot more, OXC is on Binance, it's on Coinbase. Elon has a lot of locked liquidity. It has a lot of upside potential, in my opinion. And at that point, it wasn't as low as it is now, so it was still okay. I take that back. I ain't buying U.S. gold. I'm just gonna hold my gains. Bear market and health food business. No more gambling. Yeah, you gotta do your food truck, right? You said you were doing food truck, right? Oh man, it got rejected at the 786. We need a breakout. This thing needs to get a breakout. Triple T. Hey, what's up, buddy? You have food. What's going on? I already fed you, and you have water, okay? Hey. All right, let's see. All right, 58 votes in. Did you make profit this cycle? We got 34% saying yes. Congratulations to 34% of you. 66% say no. So we got a lot more no's than yeses. We're gonna close this out. We've been live for about an hour and 40 minutes. I think we're gonna call it here. Yeah, I mean, there's really no point in just staying live and watching this next capitulation down. Hopefully we go up, but chances are we're probably gonna come back down and make a lower low. But I don't know. Hopefully the bottom's in. We should be putting in a bottom. Look, we are at 5 on the Fear and Greed Index. This is as low as it's ever been. Last time it was this low was the COVID drop, not even the 2021 drop, or not 21. What is it? Index history. Where was that? Where was the chart? Because we could yeah, where's the chart? It was this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, the last time that it was at under 9, or sorry, under 5. Yeah, it wasn't even under 5 for COVID. Yeah, it was 10 here. Yeah, we were at 5, guys. Like, that's so bad. Let's see. 9, 6. Yeah. So it was June 18, 2022. And we were at a 7. So we weren't even at a 5. So I do think that we just witnessed history, and we just hit the lowest that this has ever been. I think that if we get a continuation, then this is probably going to be at 1. So that would be insane. But we're just going to have to wait and see, though. But anyway, just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day. Thank you so much for all the members, all the subscribers, all the super chats. I really appreciate all of your support. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. same time, Pacific Standard Time. I hope to catch you in tomorrow's live stream. If not, no worries. Have a great day. I hope you enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday. And I hope to catch you in the next live stream. And take care.